Get ready for some massive NBA action because the Philadelphia 76ers are facing a huge hurdle. Joel Embiid has been officially ruled out for Game 2 against the New York Knicks due to right hip soreness and a right ankle sprain. This is a massive blow as the Sixers try to fight back in this Eastern Conference semifinal series after a tough first game.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
The impact of this news is huge because Joel Embiid was a key figure in the Sixers' previous upset over the Boston Celtics, and his absence changes everything for Philadelphia. We dive into exactly how Embiid struggled in Game 1 against the Knicks, scoring just 14 points, and what this means for the team's momentum heading into Wednesday night. We look at the deeper context of this injury, examining the history of Embiid's recent struggles with oblique, foot, and hip injuries, and the tough decision the Philadelphia organization might have made to rest him now. Plus, we break down how this forces the Sixers to rethink their starting lineup against a Knicks team stacked with players like Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns. So, without Joel Embiid, what does the Philadelphia 76ers plan to do? We explore the potential roles for Andre Drummond and Adem Bona, and whether Tyrese Maxey or Quentin Grimes will need to step up immediately to match the Knicks' firepower. Don't miss the rest of this breaking NBA coverage, right here. The Philadelphia 76ers faced a significant setback in their NBA Eastern Conference semifinal series against the New York Knicks on Wednesday after star player Joel Embiid was ruled out with injury. The news comes just hours before Game 2 at Madison Square Garden, which was scheduled to be a crucial contest for the Sixers' hopes of leveling the series. Embiid is currently dealing with right hip soreness and a right ankle sprain. The series began with a commanding victory for the Knicks, who dominated Game 1 with a score of 137-98. Embiid contributed 14 points before being substituted midway through the third quarter. Despite the setback, Embiid has shown resilience, having previously undergone an emergency appendectomy in early April and returning for the final 4 games of the series against the Boston Celtics, where he averaged 28 points as the team overcame a 3-1 deficit to secure the series win. Embiid's absence will undoubtedly test the Philadelphia squad as they navigate this high-stakes playoff matchup. Joel Embiid is sidelined for Game 2 of the Philadelphia 76ers series against the New York Knicks due to ankle and hip injuries. The center was officially listed on the injury report shortly before the game began, impacting the 76ers as they battle through the Eastern Conference semifinals. Embiid had a challenging Game 1, scoring 14 points on 3 for 11 shooting in 25 minutes before the starters were pulled due to the Knicks' dominant 137-98 victory. The Knicks exploited Embiid's limited mobility throughout the contest, repeatedly creating open shots. Embiid had previously returned from a late-season appendectomy during Game 4 of Philadelphia's first-round series against Boston, where he played a crucial role in helping the team overcome a 3-1 deficit to clinch the series. His absence in the current matchup marks another setback for the 76ers as they continue their push for a playoff spot. Breaking, Joel Embiid is ruled out for Game 2 of the NBA playoffs against the New York Knicks, according to reports from Shams Charania. The decision comes as the Philadelphia 76ers face a condensed schedule with a rapid turnaround following their 7-game series against the Boston Celtics. The injury is attributed to lingering ankle and hip soreness. Embiid did not appear healthy in Game 1, despite a dominant performance in Game 7 where he lifted the Sixers over the Celtics. In Game 1, Embiid struggled significantly, scoring just 14 points on 3 for 11 from the field with a turnover, and was defensively exploited, finishing the game minus 24 in 25 minutes. Embiid has battled various injuries this season, including balky knees, oblique, foot, and hip issues, as well as an appendectomy. While he had played 5 consecutive games since his return in Game 4 against the Celtics, the ankle and hip pain is a significant concern. Analysts suggest the team may have opted to rest Embiid to mitigate the risk of overexertion in the high-stakes, short-series environment, rather than risking a disastrous outcome with a compromised player. With Embiid sidelined, the Sixers are expected to feature a stronger defensive unit, although Andre Drummond may not be the sturdiest defender. Conversely, the Knicks gain an advantage as Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns are less likely to incur early foul trouble, a factor that was considered crucial entering this series. The Philadelphia 76ers face a significant hurdle as star player Joel Embiid has been officially ruled out for Game 2 against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Embiid is sidelined with a right ankle sprain and right hip soreness, compounding an already challenging situation for the Sixers who trail 1-0 in the series following a 137-98 loss in Game 1. Without their dominant big man, the team faces a significantly tougher uphill battle. Coaching staff will now focus on how Nick Nurse plans to utilize the remaining big man rotation. Adem Bona started the Celtics series with Embiid absent, but Andre Drummond has been the primary backup since Embiid's return. With New York starting Karl-Anthony Towns, a more mobile threat from three, Bona could be considered a viable option. However, Bona's brief Game 1 appearance was marked by aggressive play, committing 5 fouls in under 4 minutes. Furthermore, Jalen Brunson's tendency to draw fouls could quickly thin the front court, making the option of playing Dominic Barlow at the 5 a possibility, though this would further diminish the team's size. This news is disappointing for the Sixers, who will require an immediate, ultra-aggressive performance from Tyrese Maxey to emerge. Maxey has only managed 1 field goal attempt in the first quarter of Game 1. Additionally, the team could benefit from meaningful contributions from bench players like Quentin Grimes to counter the Knicks' offensive firepower. The injury also casts doubt on Embiid's availability for the rest of the series. Game 2 tips off at 7 p.m. on ESPN.